ストライクカマキリポケモンポケモンポケモンポケモン
He's really good. I thought it would be smaller, to be honest with you. Not a slight or anything. I just didn't know who the heck would come here. But it's awesome. I'm bringing out Hypnospace Outlaw. You are a cop on the internet of the future. And that sounds cooler than it is. Like, you enforce very petty laws. And so the internet of the future looks kind of like the internet of the past also, like GeoCities, Angel Fire stuff. And it has a little desktop that you have, like this little desktop, and you can customize it. You get a little desktop pet, like a flying hamster, all kinds of little pets. And with the money you make busting scumbags on the future internet, you can like get backgrounds or bleeding cursors or themes and, you know, all kinds of playful stuff.
All right, so Time to Die Adventures is a top-down dungeon crawler. It's a joint collaboration between Bad Pilcrow, my studio, and That Which Is Media. This is the second game in the series. The first one was Time to Die Dungeons. That's kind of our alpha. Time to Die Adventures is more like our beta. So we're building up in this series to what we see as like a grand vision. And this one is fantastic. We built 3 playable campaigns with 15 levels each, so 45 levels. Plus, if you beat all 45 levels, you get to unlock Time to Die Dungeons. So you get 2 games for the price of 1, essentially. I think the best games come out of collaborations. Like when you have multiple people coming from different angles, that's where you really get a lot of like creativity and like that creative furnace. And so it's really important, you know, and like Corey brings something to the table with That Which Is Media that Bad Pilcrow doesn't have, and vice versa. So we get to kind of play off of each other and figure out what works for the both of us and come up with something that's greater than the sum of its parts.
What's the worst injury you've ever given yourself doing all this stuff?
Well, I have gotten giant bruises before, hurt my back doing it before, so that wasn't fun, but I still love it, so I'll keep doing it. A couple concussions with these things. I broke my arm twice doing a flip for a form, but that wasn't with these, thankfully.
What do you got going on here?
So this is Floppy and the Sleepy Planet, and this is the game I've been working on since April. Originally it was a game jam that we have won through Epic Game Jam, and the theme of the original game jam was Spring to the Future. So with that idea, I thought of why not make a rabbit, because they jump, and it's spring, and it's springtime. It was Easter at the time we did the game jam, so it was kind of fitting for what we were making. And then he was futuristic because he was a robot. And from that, it kind of gave birth to this whole game. The premise of it is, you're a little robotic rabbit named Floppy, and you can only charge your shots and jump forward. That's how you actually move in the game. And it's all about moving around this big open world with platforms and puzzles and all these unique elements. And there's a story being told as you go through the game. Floppy is roughly 3'2", 400 pounds because he's made of titanium. He loves hopping around, and he's very lonely because he's trying to find his family. And that's part of the game. You're trying to find out what happened to Floppy's family.
Tell us a little bit about the growth of all the VR stuff, because there's a lot of it here this year.
VR is the new way things are going now. Everything, it has to become immersive, and VR is definitely one of the most immersive like experiences you can get into currently. So everybody's jumping on it. It's new tech, and it's fun. Cool. Even I'm going to be doing it.
It's pretty neat. There's a whole bunch of it out here, you know. I'm hoping to play with a little bit more of it tomorrow and see what everyone's doing, but it's cool. There's a lot of neat things that people are working with it.
That's awesome. What's the highlight of the arcade out here?
That's a hard question. You know, everyone's got their favorites and what they like. I'm a big fan of the Tempest 2000 and the Tempest cabinet. I mean, I could sit here and play for hours and not get bored.
Bill, what's your favorite cab out here today?
That would actually have to be Nibbler.
You're all about Nibbler.
Then reactor.
So we got about like 5 or 6 reactors. Gonna be at free play, doing some fun tournaments with that.
It's made out of wood.
Putting it out here is a little teaser, getting everybody used to it, so they're excited for you know, going to free play in about a month's time.
All right. So, and you said it just a moment ago. Where can we expect to see Bart in free play next?
Next, well, Maker Faire.
Yeah,
Maker Faire.
We'll be doing
Maker Faire.
free play. We'll be running a retro arcade over in the Maker Shirt area.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys out there.
All right, sounds great.